Let's be honest, most of your stress doesn't come from what you're doing. It comes from what you keep doing, even though you know you shouldn't. Bad habits, bad thinking patterns, bad reactions. These behaviors silently destroy your confidence, your mental health, and your potential. And most people never notice them until it's too late. Today, we're breaking the cycle. These are 10 things you must stop doing immediately, backed by psychology, so you can finally feel in control of your life again. Let's begin. Tomorrow is the biggest lie you tell yourself. It feels safe, comforting, responsible. But tomorrow is just procrastination disguised as optimism. Psychologically, your brain prefers comfort now over progress later. This is called temporal discounting, and it kills discipline. Solution: start tiny, start messy, start scared. Just start today. Even 1 minute of progress destroys the procrastination loop. People-pleasing doesn't come from kindness. It comes from fear. Fear of rejection, fear of being disliked, fear of disappointing someone. But here's the truth. You can be the juiciest peach in the world, and someone will still hate peaches. Psychology calls this the spotlight effect. You think people are watching and judging you way more than they actually are. Solution: ask yourself, is this decision for me or for someone else's approval? Choose yourself more often. Comparison is mental self-harm. You scroll, you look, you compare. But you're comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. Psychology calls this social comparison theory, and it directly increases anxiety, depression, and insecurity. Solution: compare yourself only to who you were yesterday. Not your friend, not a celebrity, not that influencer, just you. Overthinking feels like preparation, but it's actually paralysis. You analyze every tiny detail, replay past mistakes, predict disasters, and convince yourself you're being careful. But overthinking doesn't prevent bad outcomes. It prevents action. Psychology calls this analysis paralysis. Your brain thinks more equals safer, but more thinking equals more fear. Solution: set a timer. Give yourself 60 seconds to decide, then move. Action beats overthinking every time. Motivation is a visitor. It shows up when it wants, leaves when it wants. If you rely on motivation, you will always be inconsistent. Psychology proves that habits and environment matter far more than willpower. Solution: design your environment. Keep distractions far away. Prepare things the night before. Create routines that don't require thinking. Motivation starts the engine. Habits keep the wheels turning. Your environment doesn't shape you slowly. It shapes you instantly. Negativity, complaining, laziness, these behaviors spread socially like a virus. Psychology calls this emotional contagion. You absorb the emotions of the people around you. Solution: limit access. Protect your energy. Choose people who make you feel alive, not drained. Being alone isn't loneliness, it's clarity. The truth is, most people can't sit alone with their thoughts because their thoughts are painful. But solitude is where identity grows, where confidence builds, where real self-awareness is born. Solution: take yourself on walks. Sit in silence. Listen to what your mind is trying to tell you. We avoid difficult conversations because we fear conflict, but avoiding them creates more damage than facing them. Unspoken tension doesn't disappear, it grows. Psychology calls this conflict avoidance, and it leads to resentment, anxiety, and broken relationships. Solution: speak respectfully. Speak honestly. Say what needs to be said before silence turns into bitterness. You take care of your phone when the battery is low, but ignore your own battery until it's dead. Rest is not weakness. Breaks are not optional. Your mind is doing a million things you don't see. Psychology calls this cognitive load. Thinking has a limit. Solution: check in with yourself daily. Ask, how am I actually feeling today? Then listen to the answer. You forgive others easily, but when it comes to yourself, you hold every mistake forever. Self-criticism destroys self-esteem. You can't hate yourself into becoming better. Psychology proves that self-compassion leads to more discipline, not less. Solution: Talk to yourself the way you'd talk to someone you love. Be patient. You are still learning. These 10 things, if you stop doing them, will transform your life faster than anything else. Not because they make life easier, but because they remove the hidden behaviors that hold you back. So ask yourself, which one will I stop today? And if you're ready to take your life seriously, start now, not tomorrow. Comment, I choose better habits. Subscribe for more psychology videos.